Hi everyone, and welcome to the DLS Design Team training. My name is Eva. I am a former DLS Design Team manager, and today I will be showing you how to integrate our team by giving you a walkthrough of all of our procedures. First things first, before you integrate the team and begin making beautiful graphics, we would like you to watch these 3 videos on design fundamentals. Even if you have some experience with graphic design or make your own artwork, it's important for you to watch these videos to jog your memory and to learn how to apply your skills in the context of the DLS. I've added links to these videos in the next few comments. Now that you're familiar with the basics of graphic design, I'll introduce you to how we approach design projects here at the DLS. For us, there are 2 different types of projects. 1, department-related projects, and 2, studio-related projects. For studio-specific projects, we like to stay consistent in our use of fonts, color palettes, and graphics for the sake of branding. We want passersby and users of the studio to be able to immediately recognize any studio-related signage or graphics, so it is important to stay consistent on that front. Studio-related graphics generally stick to simple, rounded shapes and lines, a blue, white, and gray color palette, and a sans serif font. One of our design staples are these concentric circles of differing colors. You can see some examples of good studio-related designs up on the screen. You can find more information on specific graphics, font names, and hex codes in previous projects on the DLS Canva account. The second type of design project that we commonly undertake are grouped under department projects. These can range from creating major boards for a department or posters for a club. The people who need design assistance from us will contact us via email, where we can communicate with them based on their needs. For these projects, you can have a little bit more creative freedom as long as the final product suits the client's needs. However, even with department projects, it is still important to keep design fundamentals in mind. Keep graphics consistent with similar visual forms and color palettes so that the final result looks harmonious and professional. Also, remember that less is more. A few lines or a border can sometimes have a much bigger effect than an overloaded graphic with too many elements. Use your best judgment. If the client sends you text that they want to put onto a poster or signage, you can also abridge that text so that it fits the poster format better. You don't have to include the entire text word for word. When you've finished a request, send a draft to the client so that they can give you feedback, which you can then change accordingly. Finally, let's go into studio procedures. The DLS uses Canva for most of its graphic design projects. Many clubs and departments will also send us graphics to put up on the digital signage in Ford. To put these up, we use a site called Concerto. Canvas also has a print shop that we use to print flyers, signs, and posters. You can find out more about how we use Canva and Concerto and how to send a request to the print shop by watching our Canva, Concerto, and print shop tutorial on VoiceThread or YouTube. Aside from technology, we like to have things done a certain way in the studio so that everyone is kept in the loop about projects and to avoid miscommunications. When corresponding with a club or department, always keep the director and the design team manager CC'd. If corresponding in person, write down all of the details in an email debrief or Slack report and send it to the director and design team manager, as well as anyone else involved in the project. It is important to always keep everyone updated. Once you finish a studio-related project, send it to the director and design team manager and get their approval before posting or sending it out to the print shop. They will provide you with feedback so that the design will look its best before it is sent out. If it's for a club or department, send them a proof so that they can suggest feedback. Once you finish a department project and it has been approved by the client, you don't need to run it by the director or a manager before sending it out. If you are in need of inspiration for designs, or if you'd like to see how people in the past have formatted certain projects, you are more than welcome to browse through our Canva page and take inspiration from previous projects. Thank you for tuning in to today's design team training. We're so excited to have you as part of our team, and we hope that you learned a lot through this tutorial.